still on justice for Mohbad. You see, the law will always remain the law, but the way the law is applied is very important here. Prime Boy and Spending were not with Mohbad during his demise. Wunmi was with Mohbad during his demise. The nurse was also there. Now, the nurse was not really, she was called when reaction started. So in between this, nobody knows what Wunmi had done. Now, you're about to hear some deep ones. When I say deep revelation, this is serious. We want to kind of look into some of the mystery surrounding the demise of Mohbad. And we are also going to review what is going to happen this month. As you all know, this month of March is supposed to be the third inquest sitting, the coroner inquest sitting, where questions will be asked from the nurse, Prime Boy, and Spending. They are very important. In fact, these are the three witnesses, I have repeated it several times, in the demise of Mohbad. They need to come to speak. They need to say what they know about the demise of Mohbad. Now, the lawyer representing Wunmi, Femi Falana Chambers, the law firm, since that law firm has established that they are not really into justice for Mohbad, but they are there to protect the interests of Wunmi, it is clear to everyone. Because if it is about justice for Mohbad, I am sure that that law firm would have done more and the masses would have been behind that law firm. Well, is it going to be counterproductive, or is it going to nail Wunmi if Prime Boy, Spending, and the nurse come to the coroner inquest? If they are to testify at the coroner inquest, is he going to put Wunmi in much trouble? Is he going to expose? Is he going to open up what Wunmi has been hiding or not? This, I believe, is what the law firm, the lawyer representing Wunmi, will be thinking about. And they know. So, what is the way forward? What is the way out of it? What is the way out of it? And it is also true that Wunmi will not tell the truth, all the truth, to the lawyer. Not at all. But the lawyer, I believe, with experience and with what is out there, and with the stand of Mohbad's father, should know by now that there is more to what the eyes can see. Let us invite in our guests, and we will be analyzing, we'll be discussing as we progress. Justice for Mohbad. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and also the thanks button to encourage this channel to do more.
According to the law,
they are inside that guy's pocket. So how can that case be treated?
According to the law, if you bully somebody and the person died after a year and 1 day, you will still be held responsible. But that is not the area. The petition issue is coming after. The point at hand now is, how are these people are going to be interrogated? The likes of Darusha, Spending, Prime Boy, the nurse, how are these people going to be interrogated? Just like what the Black Velvet asked, how will this inquest reopen before the 10 weeks? The first step now, according to the person I will talk to, he said the address is delaying the inquest. Once they've gotten the legit address, the date of the inquest will surely appear inside the letter, which will start. Here I'm getting my brain being cracked. The inquest needs to fix their own dates. Put your date in the letter. Let the team that want to look for these people do their good job and bring them to the inquest. But I'm not surprised if at all the inquest itself is the one looking around for Spending and co, looking for address. In as much Prime Boy, Spending are being detained there, and even the magistrate and some lawyers at the inquest are they did not even know that anybody has been detained for months. because I was at the inquest when the lawyer, former Mr. Aloba lawyer, requested Prime Boy presidency and the nurse. She rules out the nurse and even ruled out the Prime Boy. After quoting different kind of sections, subsection, Abuna, she later agrees to the part of Prime Boy. And I could see there are some arguments within the lawyers. How are we to get Prime Boy? I don't know. We'll look for his address. Before one of them said, I thought these guys were in Panti. And others were like, no, how would they still be dead? Which means all these people that even lack communication within themselves. The Jews, they lack communications. They are not even updating themselves. So, Black Velvet, to me, the only way out in which we need to talk to Baba legal team, they shouldn't be the one looking for these guys. They should just allow the inquest to take its dates, and they should go to Panti, talk to the IPO of these guys, and they should call them to come and receive their letter at Panti with their lawyers. It's as simple as that. It is very, very, very simple. And if that is done, definitely the inquest will reopen fast. The inquest will reopen immediately. Thank you, Black Velvet.
Thank you, God bless you. Your days long. You
What about Elegushi? Why are we not mentioning him in this issue? Elegushi is the problem.
Madam Marcella, sorry, ma. Elegushi is not even the issue here when we are talking about the inquest. These people may serve as the backbone. They may be the backbone. But at the inquest, Elegushi is not in the house. Elegushi is not around Mohbad the last 72 hours. Sam Larry is not in the house. Naira Marley is not with them in the house, neither the show. The inquest is dealing with the people around Mohbad the last 72 hours. We need those people to come out. When we screw them, they will also talk about the other people involved, either intentionally or unintentionally. Mama Mohbad is not intentionally telling the whole world that Mohbad died on Monday. She even said in a particular interview that Ojo Monday, she said it categorically that the boy died on Monday.
But
you understand?
For me,
come here, she's not saying it intentionally. So, as it stands, we need those people to still come out. Either unintentionally, they should come and tell us the truth. They should give us the clue of what happened inside the house. Is there fight? Yes or no? Adra has established the fact that there is fight. Even the issue started on Friday night, stroke Saturday, stroke Sunday before the show, and after the show, which is Sunday stroke Monday. Adra testified to the fact that stylishly, he's not even sure if Mohbad was alive on Monday, because he saw Mohbad last on Monday around 12 p.m. when he went to give him his phone. And Mohbad did not even collect the phone. Mohbad just signaled him, drop it there, which means the boy is not even in his right, state of health. That means if truly the guy died on Monday, as Karimo claimed that he died on Monday, one of the front runner for Wunmi claims that the boy died on Monday, Mama Mohbad claimed he died on Monday, Zoro, a friend to Mohbad that is supposed to have a particular video shoot with Mohbad, testified to the fact that he died on Monday.
And here is another one.
I'm coming, Westo.
Here is another
testified
one.
to the fact
Mohbad herself saying Mohbad died on Monday.
Sure, now testified to the fact that Zoro testified to the fact that Mohbad died on Monday. Even Wunmi,
this is about the
even Wunmi herself, all the posts she posted on Tuesday, written yesterday. Is she trying to tell us that she has composed it and waiting for Mohbad to die on Tuesday before she posted it? No. Definitely she composed these things, but she remained calm and screenshotted it, waiting for it to be, or just posted it somewhere, then go and recopy and post it out. All these things are very, very clear. The police are not doing the right thing because they've seen the light, they've seen the truth. There are some big power trying to match the whole thing down. Yes, we know. But we need to leave those big power aside now. This big power did not even have power to tell the inquest not to reopen. Even Falana, who writes to open the inquest initially, cannot shut the inquest down. He can't shut the inquest down. The inquest has to reopen. The only power they all have is to delay the inquest. Just what they are doing.
But it is
Just
this
what they are
power,
doing.
it is this big power that is making all of those witnesses, so-called witnesses, are not showing up because of this big power. This big power is the main problem, because if they know if this big power go down, a lot of people will go down with him. And if Wunmi go down, that big power too will go down. So this big power is the one that's making things not to come out. So that's why they should call on him.
Even if they delay the inquest, when that toxicology comes out, whether they cooked it up, they didn't cook it up, you only read the pathology reported in a coroner inquest. So the pathologist will have to go there to answer. So whether they like it or not, that coroner inquest will seek, because he has to go.
SH0CK, thank you very much for that. The pathologist has to go to the inquest to read it, and the nurse has to be there to defend it. You understand? Either the autopsy or the toxicology, she has to be there to defend it with the expertise. But the point here is this: these 10 weeks, if care is not taken, watch out, they're still going to beg for another weeks. They're still going to request for another weeks if care is not taken. Those in diaspora, especially in America, on this justice for Mohbad, have they made the right inquiry to the hospital they said they submitted the samples to? Have they confirmed if the sample has been given to them truly? If this is not another set of hanky-panky game, has that been confirmed? You understand? These are moves that will shock them.
So add it up, they are doing dry embalming. Anybody who doesn't know, go and Google what dry embalming involves. You want to dry the body to become an Egyptian mummy, so you can't take fluids, so you can't take the samples that you need to take. Why are you doing dry embalming? Wait, now let that 10 weeks come, let them come and speak English. They will understand that drama is about to start.
Welcome back. Brekete, family TV and radio program, a program that is focused on human rights abuse. The founder of this program said it on live stream that the police in Nigeria and some group of people are only interested in making sure that the body of Mohbad decay, so that autopsy and toxicology, even if I use that word carefully, even if reports or results are presented, there will be no way for them to continue with the body of Mohbad that is totally decayed. This is what he said. He said they just want this body of this young man to be totally, to decay and nothing more. Meaning they are not ready for justice. Not at all. Now, the autopsy, according to them, was not conclusive. So they needed toxicology to ascertain, according to them, the cause of Mohbad's RIP. Now, we are not seeing the action of Mohbad's father's lawyer. It seems he's ready to do nothing. Maybe because money is not involved. So he's not compelled to do anything. It reminds me of what Mohbad's father said, that Wunmi and her gang, they are sitting on his own son's money, using his own son's money to fight him. And the reporter, the journalist that interviewed Mohbad's father, said, we heard that you are only interested in this for your son's property. That is an embarrassment. Well, Mohbad's father should have responded differently, like, if it were your son, would you have been interested in your son's property the way I have been out fighting for justice for my son? Would that? He said no. Probably should say no. That's not what I'm saying. It's not about me. It's what people are saying. Then let them say. It shows the kind of society that we are in. A society of depraved people. A society of insensitive people. A society of bad and wicked people. How can I lose my son? And the question you are asking is, You saw on social media that people said, I'm only into this because of my son's property. What does my son have prior to his demise? Anyway, the reason why this is coming up is because a lot of people have looked into the lawyer representing Mohbad's father, and they believe that he's doing nothing, and that they need someone who is up and doing, someone who is ready and able to match up with Femi Falana, the Falana chamber representing Wunmi. They need someone who has high luminosity, someone who has also attained heights when it comes to the legal. I think someone should be ready to use this as an opportunity to rise, to climb, to move up above the legal strata in Nigeria. Femi Falana was not born to be what he is. He also took certain cases, and here and there, he likes to take cases that will blow his trumpet. It's more or less like a form of advert for him. That's what he does. So, someone out there who is ready to prove himself should take this case and do the needful. This will also create the next generation of those that are ready to do what they need to do. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. Now, let's go back to the autopsy and the toxicology of a thing. Till date, we've not heard any update or clarity, and we are suspicious that they might end this with inconclusive. You understand? Yes, that will be the next update that will be given. They will come up with some medical gibberish talk. Then they will say they have not been able to ascertain the cause of death because it needs more time or whatever it is. They'll just come up with inconclusive, that this is inconclusive. They've not been able to ascertain what was found. They'll begin to write, one or two foolish things here and there. Now, the nurse is important in this also. Although the nurse is not supposed to administer what she administered, but then they will also want to bring in the nurse on this one. Maybe that is if they want to hang some of the so-called report on the nurse. But if they are not going to go down that route, what they will simply do is to say, well, the report and the autopsy and the toxicology report is inconclusive. We've not been able to establish any foul play, but this and that is what we found out here and there, and nothing more. Inconclusive at the end of the day. That's it. The police said that autopsy is ready, but it has not been officially presented, and they decided to embark on toxicology to further get more detail on the demise of Mohbad. This is what they are going to do. They are even going to say Mohbad passed away naturally, but what they saw is this, what they saw is that, this and that and that. They are just going to tell us one or two things that will make no sense at the end of the day. That's what they are waiting. They just want the tension of justice for Mohbad to die down. Do not forget that there is a limit to what Brekete can do. Brekete cannot keep bringing Mohbad's father on his program continuously. It's not going to yield any result. He went on ground. He went down to Ikorodu, where Mohbad hails from. He went around. He concluded that these people are not ready. What they are interested in is to make sure that Mohbad's body decay. And now we are hearing about dry embalmment, where fluid. Well, that is just what it is. It's so sad. Now, Wunmi will not allow DNA, but she wants to sit on Mohbad's estate, sit on Mohbad's stream revenue, claiming that she's married to Mohbad and therefore she is entitled to all that Mohbad has. And they are sitting comfortably, spending out of donation that people, out of ignorance, gave to Wunmi, Mohbad's mother, and the little boy called Liam. It's quite unfortunate that that boy has been dragged into this. This will not go away. It will not go away. They thought it's going to be a social media thing alone. They do not understand the power, the strength that social media possess. They do not know. Of course, maybe they do, but they are trying to just belittle the strength and power of social media. They are trying to test our resolve. They want to know what can be done using social media. But we are here to stay. We will not go anywhere. Justice, justice, justice for Mohbad. That is what we will continuously talk about today, tomorrow, and forever. We will not joke. We will not play. We will not accept any defeat because they have just sat among themselves, group of people here and there. Let's cover up, let's hide this and that. Come on. Mohbad went for a show Friday/Saturday. During the course of 48 hours, Mohbad passed away. The police made us believe that Prime Boy and Mohbad had a fight. Is there any evidence? Eyewitness? Well, at the coroner inquest, Prime Boy said no, it was not a fight. Wunmi already told Gist Lover, and I think these are part of the evidence that this Prime Boy is supposed to also gather if truly is innocent of what happened to Mohbad. Well, they had an argument. He asked his friend to step out of the car. Like, get out of the car. Why are you always like, what's wrong with you? Why are you trying to, are you not the one? Don't you know how these things are? And somehow, to Prime Boy, this is too late, man. You have been told. I was also told that we need to do away with these useless girls around us. I kicked off mine. You refused to kick off yours. You kept on, and here, the demise of Mohbad has been told to him back then. His father tried. That's why it's important that we listen. We pay attention. This life is not a joke. There are certain information, certain instruction, certain warning that we should not play with. You just cannot play with it. You dare not play with it. If you play with it, you will meet your demise, you will meet your downfall. It's just too important that you don't play with such information. He knew about it, but he didn't pay attention to it. He kept on and on with Wunmi and eventually met his demise. He kept on and on with Wunmi and met his demise. So sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. I don't know what you guys think of this, because this life is full of wickedness. This life is full of evil. It's full of evil. And the justice that a lot of people believed in, thought about, the justice that a lot of people feel they were going to get on this, it's not forthcoming. It is being, kind of allowed to take too much time. I don't think there is anyone out there who believes that this justice will be gotten. I don't think there is anyone out there that believes that this justice will be gotten. I don't think. But I want you guys to stay put on this one, because this justice will surely be gotten. There's no way out. There's no way out. They must, as a matter of, they can't escape it. They cannot escape it. They can't escape it. They can't. It's not possible. They can't escape it. Justice for Mohbad must prevail. Regardless of police trying to manipulate, whatever. Justice for Mohbad must prevail. Today, tomorrow, and until it is gotten. Such a wicked world. So bad. So sad. So sad. The police were supposed to have swung into action to do the needful. But did they? No, they did not. Were they supposed to cover up? Seal the crime scene? Yes. But did they? No. Instead, they kicked Mohbad's father out of the police station, telling him that he should have come to report to them first. So go. Very useless police. Very useless. Very useless police. Very useless. Very useless. They sent him away instead of them to swing into action. If they had the opportunity to take bribe, they would have been smart. They would have swung into action. They would have done what they like to do. But because there is no money to make, there is no money to make. Since there is no money to make, so what else? What else? There is no money for them to make. So they did what they are used to do. Acting out of order. I don't know what you guys think of this one. Drop your comment. Drop your comment. Like and share. See you guys in the next update. Justice for Mohbad.